I've been going on trips with Jordan from Beacon and Buoy and got really excited on the fishing side of things, so I wanted to build my own rig so I can take that out whenever I want. I was working up in Canberra not long ago and a tinnie come up on Facebook Marketplace for real cheap. The tinnie that I got was cheap, had high sides, had 25 horsepower engine, so a lot of them didn't come with the 25 horsepower, they came with 15s, and it came with a trailer that didn't have a lot of rust on there. Plans with the tinnie is to take it off the trailer, strip the trailer back completely, get all the axles, get all the leaves off it, and send it off to a powder coater, so it's going to be completely powder coated. Predominantly this rig's going to be used in the river. We're going to get it powder coated just for the odd occasion that we do bring it into salt water, but yeah, predominantly it's going to be a river rig. Once we start on the tinnie, we're going to sand it all back and then we're going to give it a paint. We're going to hit it with some Raptor coat just for two reasons. One, it's easy to patch up if you mark it or scratch it or anything. And two, for the inside, it makes it less slippery. We're going to hit some lights around it, so I want to be able to fish completely in the dark with this. I'm going to have external LED strips, internal LED strips, floodlights here and there to make sure that 100% light is going to be coming around. We're going to put a bilge pump in there just in case we take in any water. A few rod holders that are planned to go in. We've got a bait board that's going to sit inside the rod holders so that can move anywhere on the boat. Navigation lights, anchor light. We're going to put a bimney on there as well. We're going to put some rocket launchers for some rods at the top, bit of rod storage on there. We're going to go for a black bimney as opposed to a blue, which is the more common. We're going to put some lights on the top of the bimney as well. I got Zach from Zero Gauge Customs helping me on the build. He's going to be helping me with all the electrical and all the custom side of the tinnie and the trailer. Yeah, we're going to be doing the build in his workshop. So obviously it helps a lot having a proper place to work and to do the build. He'll be doing all the lights, all the electrical work, any custom stuff. He'll be helping rebuild the trailer, painting, everything. So yeah, he'll be helping out with that. I got Jordan from Beacon and Buoy helping me out on the build. He's had a bit of experience in building tinnies. He's done a few of them before in his time. So he also has a lot of knowledge in outboard motors and stuff like that. All the rod holders and stuff, Jordan's gonna tell me the best place to put them, as I don't have that much experience in fishing out of boats, where the seat's gonna go, all of that kind of jazz. So Jordan's gonna work on all of that with me. The tinnie. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to get this tinnie off the trailer. We're going to strip back the trailer bare, drill out all the holes for all the new lights. We're going to send it off to the powder coaters. They're going to sandblast it all, powder coat it all. We'll get that back hopefully in the next 2 days. So far what we've done is Zach organised the trailer, fixed up a few of the welds that were on there. We've stripped the trailer completely and we've sent it off to the powder coaters. They're going to sandblast it, powder coat it, and send that back to us. We've got some new leaf springs for it, a few little bits and bobs that we've changed over. I've stripped out the tinnie completely. I had Jordan from Beacon and Buoy come around, help me mark out all the rod holders, navigation lights, bimney, everything else. So we've drilled out all the holes for them prior to painting or anything.
So, thankfully, most of the surfaces on the tinnie are smooth, flat. So we're going to run an orbital. Previous owners sat something here and it's eaten eating the paint, so it's gone a bit crappy. We'll hit that with probably a 180 grit, just to probably have to take a whole lot off. So when we paint it, you don't see, especially in the spot where you're gonna see the most, you don't see any ripples. And then the rest of it, just hit it lightly, get any major imperfections out. The benefit of using Raptor is that it's a rough finish as it is, and we're gonna make it rough enough that it's grippy on the inside and probably a little bit smoother on the outside, but it will mask up a lot of, obviously not that much, but any small imperfections. If we're gonna do it in 2-pack, a lot more preparation. So, get it going. Half edges now?
Yeah. So here we're inside the Zero Gauge Customs impromptu paint shed.
We're gonna blow it down, it's a bit dusty from when we were sanding it still. Then we'll just give it a good wipe down with some prep soil. In some of the spots you can't really get right into with the sander. And we'll hit it in an X primer, let that pack off. Then mask up one side, mask up the outside. Spray the inside in white, then let that dry off. Mask up the inside, spray the outside in a mixture colour. Just don't put any fucking weight on it yet.
Yeah, mate.
Otherwise, our hooks are probably going to fucking pull out.